you already know where I'm walking. Hey everybody, it's Ryan. Welcome back to How Farms Work. Today we're standing by the 4640, and you may notice that we have the Top Air sprayer on the back. So what we are going to be doing today is we are going to be going out and spraying fertilizer down on those grass strips out at my place to hopefully see a better response out of second cutting. So Andrew last night brought down a tote with 32 in it. It had 32 with ATS, ammonium thiosulfate, and riser fertilizer with micros. So that tote is originally intended to be hooked up to the cultivator for Travis to apply it on his corn, which he's doing today. But late last night, Travis and I filled this up with about 50 gallons of product, and we diluted it with water, and we've got a grand total of about 200 gallons. We're gonna head out to my place and spray those grass strips to hopefully see a better response off them. After last cutting, we're hoping that by doing something like this, the mix wasn't originally intended to be put down like we are, but we've said, hey, we got a sprayer here, why not try it and see if we see a response. So I'm going to be going out to my place with the 46. This should do me what I have already loaded, and I think it's only about 10 acres that I'm actually spraying. And yeah, hopefully in a couple weeks or by the end of next week we might be seeing a response out of the grass out there. So what do you say we fire up the 46 and get started? Today's been a long day. Things keep breaking. We just had to work on the feed mill because a bunch of mice climbed in, pulled corn into the auger, so it broke a shear bolt, and we've been fighting that all afternoon. So I'm a little exhausted and dirty. Last night I mounted the ag leader monitor in the 4640. We've got it all set up now. This sprayer is actually set up so it's got boom controls for 3 different sections. Using the monitor, we have it set up, Travis has it set up so that as you drive along and you go over what you already sprayed, the boom sections will automatically shut off. We just got to the field out here and we're gonna spread the booms out and start spraying. Boy, that's like really simple and easy. Since this is just fertilizer, it doesn't need to be too scientific. If we were going to be spraying all of our acres with the sprayer, then we'd want to be a little more careful and cautious, but that really should be all we need. Now the sprayer itself is hydraulically driven. It's set up into the monitors. The monitor knows how to adjust the flow as you change your speeds. Which is pretty neat, isn't it? We're going to be driving in B1. I'm going to get lined up. Now the pump on this is set up to number 2. Now the pump's running. Now the monitor is going to start freaking out because I have the master switch on. Now it should have the auto row shutoffs as well. Once I get moving, this should be quiet. Increase our engine speed up to 1500. Seems to be working pretty good. I think this is the first time we've actually used this sprayer to apply anything. I noticed this one right here is not putting out any product. There's some junk in there. It kind of looks like sand. Let's see if that helps it. If not, check strips. Like I said, we're not aiming for the highest standards here. You'll notice where there's overlap, it's not spraying. But if I missed anything within that little narrow band in the center, that boom section over, it's going to turn on. Like so. I bumped our rate up to 20 gallons an acre because it seemed like it wasn't pushing the product through the nozzles at 15. So I just set it to 20 and it seemed like it cured it. So we're gonna go with that. What we have to thank for the boom control are these valves up here. So they actually have little yellow indicators on them, and they'll turn depending on whether the boom is on or off. It's actually kind of interesting to watch them. Looks like we've got 107 gallons left, just roughly over half of our product, and we're about to start the second strip. Now I just had a black cat run in front of me, and I'm not totally sure if I should just throw in the towel now or try to finish this. Anyway, let's get started. She wrote, we just sprayed 11.1 acres, and here's what the map looks like. Now on the second strip, I did not complete it, but pretty much I was given X amount of product and was told to spray it, so that's what I did. And I noticed that you have to keep, at least with these nozzles, you have to keep it above a certain rate to get flow through them. So I was told to run between 15 and 20, and that's what I did. I was hoping it'd go a little bit further than that, but I guess there's a little bit more hay out here than even I realized. For those of you wondering, this is a 45-foot sprayer. It has 3 15-foot boom sections. Well, that's not good. It's supposed to be held up there like that. Wonder if there's a bungee strap in the tractor. No bungee. I know something else that would work though. Oh yeah, that'll hold. Looks like the belt held, but that's gonna need to be fixed. I can see that it has been welded before, so obviously this has been an ongoing issue before Travis even bought it. But otherwise, the sprayer worked good. We'll be using it more going into the future. If you guys are interested in watching any videos of Travis fixing this thing up and talking more about it, head over to the rest of the story, check out his channel. I'm sure he's got videos on there of him repairing this thing and fixing it up when we bought it. It needed quite a bit of work, but at least it's functional now. So 1 week ago today, I came out and sprayed these fields out here, and I did the entire bottom strip, and I only made 1 lap around the outside on the top strip. So I'm walking out here, I'm trying to see if I can notice any discernible difference between where I did spray and where I didn't spray. And to be perfectly honest, it's actually pretty hard to see a difference between what I did and didn't spray. I think by looking at the drone view that the most noticeable spot where you can really tell a difference is over by the road. You can see that there's a shape of an L as I went around the corner, and you can see what I did spray and what I didn't. It's pretty clear over there. Now where I'm standing would be about where the boom would reach, and to the right it was sprayed and to the left wasn't. And just looking at it, I don't know if you guys can see it, but there's a line right along here, and looking at it with the eye, honestly, you really cannot tell that one side has grown more than the other, but there's a definite line right along the strip here. In the end, whether it makes a difference or not, I'm not totally sure. It was kind of like a test run to make sure that the sprayer would run. I found that it was kind of difficult to push all the product through the nozzles without keeping it above a certain rate. We're just going to kind of let this play out and see if we see a difference in what I sprayed or not. I would think that by now I would have seen a difference. However, the regrowth so far has been pretty good because of all the rain that we've been getting this last week. We've gotten plenty of rain, a little bit of heat, but not a whole lot. Perfect corn growing conditions. But other than that, I'll keep you guys posted as we go into our second cut, how this turns out, you know, if there's any more of a difference that arises that shows from what I sprayed and what I didn't spray. The product that I put through wasn't originally intended for this. We just filled it up because we're like, hey, let's see if we can notice a difference if we go out and spray. And so far, looking at the drone view, from what I could tell on the controller, it was really hard to see a difference. This strip up here, there's a line right down the middle of the strip because this is actually 2 different strips. This has been in grass, and the one up above was seeded into alfalfa last year and was reseeded with the Kundro. So anyway, that's pretty much it for this video. I just wanted to show the sprayer running on the 4640. I thought that was pretty cool. I'm sure we'll be using it more. So just keep an eye out for any videos of us using it again. That's pretty much it for this video. Thanks for watching, guys. Be sure to check out all of our other videos. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And be sure to follow us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and Snapchat. All how farms work. And with that, I'll see you next time.